For cheap and reliable Madden 21 Ultimate Team coins, check out EasyMut.com and use code SPORTS for 5% off your entire order. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Duke back from SportsGamers.com, and boy oh boy, you guys in for a treat today. It's the holiday season, so I feel like giving out, and in this Madden 21 tip, I'm going to break down one of my favorite plays in the entire game. This money play is super overpowered. It's cheating, guys. It breaks the game. It beats every defense out there. We're going to be coming at you from the Seattle Seahawks offensive playbook. It's one of the best in the game, and I want to look at this play out of the gun bunch tight end. This is a play that's not too popular or too common, but I love it. It's so good. It's overlooked. It's inside switch. Now, guys, what you're going to want to do is you want your best receiver as the outside receiver in the bunch. So that's where you see I can put DK Metcalf, because he's going to be very key in this play. You actually also want to have your second best receiver in the slot. So I'm going to put in, that's where we're going to put in Lockett, just because I do want to have that, slot guy is effective. We're going to send him across the formation, and you want to have a speedy guys inside receiver. I'll put Dorsett there. So that's how we're going to do it. And we're going to show you guys how you can attack every defense in the game with this simple play. Very, 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 very effective. So guys, let's start looking at man coverage first. Now, before I get into the breakdown, guys, just want to remind you, if you enjoy my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button in the corner of the video. Subscribe to the channel. It just takes a quick second. And also turn your notifications on so you don't miss out when our videos go live. We do daily Madden 21 tips, and we're going to do some gameplays as well. You don't want to miss our content. If you're enjoying it, make sure you smash that like button. It helps us out a lot. And guys, in the meantime, if you want to get better at Madden 21, if you're looking to improve your game on offense or defense, be sure to check out SportsGamers.com. I would highly recommend signing up for the Madden Vault. You're going to get 4 to 6 premium tips every week. We basically, every week, either set the meta or we show you how to counter the meta. So you always are ahead of the competition. If you guys want to win more games online, win your league, win some money playing the game, we're going to take your game to the next level, guaranteed. So let's go ahead and look at this man coverage first. Y'all already know man coverage is very popular this year. Now, this play, it has a very unique post route by Metcalf. This post it's quick breaking, and it also runs across the entire field to where it gets into spots that, just no defense can guard it. So I essentially make 2 hot routes on this play. Guys, my adjustments on this play are easy. I just streak my tight end, and I slant Lockett in the slot. Now, I like to motion him across and snap the ball about 2 to 3 steps once he passes the tight end. This is really good against man coverage because you're going to get more separation that way. It kind of messes up the alignment of the man-to-man defense. But like I said, that post route is extremely unique. It is going to get great separation against man. And also, if you guys see here, if they're playing zone, because we streak the tight end, and then we have a flat route by the running back out of the backfield, it's going to get in all the soft spots of the zone. But against man coverage, he's going to be your primary option, as you guys can see. He's just running across the field wide open for an easy throw and catch. Again, look at the separation we have. He's wide open by a good, 5 or so yards. All right, very easy and very effective. Now, also, against man coverage, if they try to manly guard that, we're just going to hit the slant. That's why one of the big reasons why we motion him is because when we motion him, he's going to get more separation. Like I said, it kind of screws up the man-to-man alignment of the defense. So you guys can see he's wide open too. And the thing I love about this play is even for the guys who want to throw purple zones out on the field to try to stop, man beaters, that doesn't really affect this play, because all the purples are going to do is purples are just going to guard the sidelines, deeper down the sidelines, but we're attacking the middle of the field with this setup. Now, this is a really effective against zone too, as we'll show you in a second here, because we always are attacking both flats, as you guys can see again. The routes over the middle are not affected by purples, as we're able to get huge gains. But if they're going to play zone coverage, we're going to dice them up just as easily. So let's look at zone now. I want to look at a lot of the common zone setups out there. First of all, I want to look at people that want to adjust their zone drops, right? A lot of people will play like a cover 3 and put their purples on 20. to try to, stop the routes deeper down the field. And that's just not going to cut it with this offense. We're going to be able to torch that. Again, we streak the tight end, and we go ahead and put a slant to the slot and motion them across. So if I notice that your zone drops are on, I could throw to either flat, and it's free yards. There's about 10 in the flat, and, could have got a little bit more if I waited to throw the ball. The running back out of the backfield is there as well. These flat routes against zone drops, you can count on, a good 10, 15 plus yards. There I got about 16, maybe even 17. And that's just, is all day long in the flats. So what that's going to do is eventually people are going to try to do crazy things. Either they're going to, try to put hard flats like a lot of people play this double Mabel. And, then they're just going to only be rushing 2 if they do this. And at that point, that's when you can really just easily attack them over the middle of the field. As you guys know, slants and posts are very easy to hit over the middle of the field this year. And, at the end of the day, they're going to have to make decisions here. Either they're going to have to turn their zone drops off, or they're just going to get, have to only rush maybe 2 people if they want to cover the flats and the deeper sideline. Now, if we just go ahead and look at a regular cover 3 with no zone drops, you're going to see that they're going to have problems because, again, if you want to try to guard the flats, which purple zones don't really do that great of a job of anyways, you're just going to give up the deeper sideline. And like I said, the post, it actually does, as you guys can see here, it's going to eventually attack that area of the field that you have to have the zone drop on to even have a chance, or you have to manually guard it. But if you do one of those 2 things, you're either going to give up a flat, because again, we're attacking the flats on both sides with the running back, and then this receiver right here. They're both kind of open. Honestly, the running back's a little less open, but this guy definitely is open. And also, remember, we have a slant. And when you have the slant working with the flat, and also a streak to pull the hook zone back, I mean, this is free yards if you don't manually guard it. Even if you're kind of on it, if we lowball the slant, you already know you have to manually guard slants this year, right? And if you do, see how the streak pulls the deep zone back, and then the running back has the underneath zone occupied? This is, again, a perfect zone beating concept. It's going to be here all day long. And again, it's literally a pick your poison. If you want to take away my slant, I'm going to throw the post. If you want to take away my post, I'm going to throw the slant. And then at the same time, I do have flats too. And I have a streak right down the seam. So if you're going to just ignore the streak, we can hit that all day long too. But again, you see what I'm saying? Low ball to the slant, that's free yards. That's money. So my reads are always the same. Even though that was cover 3, if you're going to switch it up to cover 2, I'm going to read it the exact same way. First of all, I'm going to look to see if you're guarding the flats. If you've obviously put on zone drop settings to where my flats are open, I'll take that. But if you do guard the flats, then that's when I'm going to read the middle of the field. And again, I have this streak to the tight end, which is in the seam, and my slant, and my little crosser. So again, slant all day long. Now, what's going to happen is eventually they're going to start to say, okay, we got to user that. So here we're going to go ahead and user the middle of the field. We're going to try to take that away. And if you do that, not only will the post be open, if you just stay low, but even that little streak will be open. There's no way in the world you can guard all these routes with your user over in the middle of the field. It's just not possible. Even if you just try to spy somebody, like let's say we spy this guy right here to try to take a little bit of the action away underneath, you're still gonna run into the same problem that if you're gonna be baiting us between slants and tight end streaks and posts, like somebody's gonna be open. Just as you guys can see here, this post is literally my favorite post in the game because of, first of all, 2 things. It breaks, as I mentioned, so fast that it gets open so quickly. It's very quick developing, and that also makes it really good against man. But it just finds a soft spot against every coverage out there. You guys can see here again, the flats are very important because they're gonna make those defenders play them, and if they don't, we hit them. But if they do, they spread out the defense horizontally to allow these routes to get open. As you guys can see here, I was trying to take away the streak and then the slant, which I did a decent job of. But then again, you guys can see the post is wide open here. So that's cover 2. Now, I've looked at cover 3, looked at cover 2, cover 4. Same exact deal here. We're going to look to attack the defense the same way. So let's try to look at a cover 4 drop, right? Pretty common coverage you'll see, especially when people want to defend the run. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of it this year to defend the pass, although I do mix it in from time to time. But, to me, it's more so like I like it against runs than passes. But let's just say someone plays cover 4. So, again, first, I see the flats are guarded. Again, you guys can see they're guarded. So at this point, I'm just making my reads, and I can see that my slant and my post are wide open. So I kind of just took the time to survey the field, and I ended up hitting my post route. Now, what if they try to take away the post, right? Same deal. They try to take away your post with their user. All you got to do is either hit the flat if they're open or the slant. Just like that there. Boom. Money ball. So this play is super explosive. It's from the bunch tight end out of Seattle playbook. You guys obviously know Seattle has one of the best gun bunches in the game. If you mix in this with their gun bunch, and they also have a really good trips offset, and obviously you already know this formation is very popular due to the play with the deep crosser and the deep post and all that. You mix all this together, you're going to have a hell of an offense. So until next time, it's Duke. I'll check y'all later.